I just gotta see this cutscene or like the dialogue.
I'm exhausted. What gives, Professor?
We stand.
I was so excited to see everyone again, and then this happens. I'm still tired from the long journey. How did it come to this?
Let's all take a moment to catch our breath.
You know.
If you've got the spare time to play with
I'm
those
straight,
guys,
but still.
the least you could do
Claude.
is prepare some tea.
Claude makes me question it. Blame Claude.
Come on, those guys were thieves. We couldn't just let them get away. It seems they've been taking advantage of the church's absence and doing whatever they please here.
In any case, I'm glad that all of you are well.
I like how she's speaking up
That's
now.
the spirit, Marianne.
You know, if I got your name out
That
of
was fun. In fact, I wouldn't mind romping around some more.
So, you were alive this whole time, Professor. I am not surprised. In fact, that is why I came here.
And it doesn't look like time has rusted your skills. That's a
Yo,
relief.
I gotta say, our time
Just
skip
glad
design's
everyone's
amazing.
alive and well. On that note, let's move this reunion party somewhere else. Now that we've dealt with those violent bandits,
I mean, at
we
least
could
you found it.
potentially use this place as our base of operations again.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I'm talking about the Leicester Alliance taking over Garreg Mach Monastery. After all, it's
Hey.
right in the middle of Fodor. It's a critical strategic location.
Are you suggesting that we fight back against the Empire?
It's the plan.
Aren't you getting a bit ahead of yourself? The Alliance is in complete discord at present.
Yo, really
And
cool.
as leader of the Imperial faction of the Alliance, isn't Count Gloucester, your father, the main cause of that discord?
Yes, that is true. It was inevitable. Our house's territory is
Oh,
close
nice.
to Imperial land, after all. Had we not consented
It
to
really
vassal us
is.
under the Empire, they would have invaded immediately.
Yeah, it's cool. You got some new
Naturally.
clothes, my dude.
And to be clear, I have no problem with your house maintaining its Imperial ties until we're sufficiently prepared to.
Kinda does.
The Empire
thank
is the
you. I'm glad
cause
you
of
like
the
it, my dude.
infighting. If we rid ourselves of them, the situation should resolve itself.
I tried my best on it. I
That's
don't.
why I'm thinking
You know,
we
I
should
need to
make
put some
this
more
our
like
base,
original
raise up
content
an
on it.
army, and stir up some trouble for
But
the
you
Empire.
know, I'm happy with it
Now
so
you're
far.
talking. Sounds like fun.
So then, Mr. Leaderman, does this mean you intend to rope us into your little scheme?
But yeah, sounds about right. Leader man.
My grandfather passed away. That means yours truly is officially the leader of the
That's
Alliance.
fucked.
If we had
I'm getting a
a more
hacker soon, though.
reliable leader, perhaps the Alliance would not have been divided.
Think what you will. All I need to know is if you're in or you're out.
I'm happy to lend a hand. I won't let those Imperial dogs set foot in Alliance territory.
Decent lass.
I couldn't bear it if my village got caught up in the chaos of war.
I'll fight too. I've got to protect my little sis.
Hey, she's
I will
alive.
join as well. After all, House Ordelia was once
I
dragged
mean,
into
I
an
get why
Imperial
he
revolt.
focuses more on
It
Twitch.
ruined us.
Of course.
I just like to try a little
understand
bit of
your
both.
motivation.
I'm
I'll fight
dipping my
too.
foot in the water with it, you know.
It's time to take responsibility for my own future.
I don't want to run anymore.
You know, she's got so much confidence now.
We can do anything if we work together, Marianne.
Quite a
about
bit, to
you?
be honest.
Are you going to go back home to your scary father or what?
We cannot
Oh,
rely on Claude's scheming to lead us to victory. Therefore, I will remain. It is my
Yes.
duty to ensure Claude does not worsen the situation in the Alliance.
All of us are fighting for a different reason.
yo,
but we
Darkness,
share
welcome
a
out to the stream,
common
dude. How you
enemy.
doing?
If we don't act, the Empire will crush us eventually. I say we stop them before they have a
Gaston?
chance.
Wait, which is
So,
the blonde
teach.
guy?
Will you help as well?
Oh, Raphael. I get you. Alright. Drove such a ride.
All the more reason to join us. Admit it, you're not going to be able to do much on your own.
That's fairs.
With you on our side, the Church will join us as well. That makes fighting the Empire a moral cause.
Hey,
which means
nice.
it'll be
What
easier
happens,
to
Yoda?
rally support. Above all, your knowledge and strength are indispensable if we hope to stand a chance against the Imperial Army.
Okay, which
Without
characters
you,
are you thinking then?
My
For the...
schemes are nothing. Just
I'd say
words.
pick 7 characters.
Please, take all of that into consideration. as
Okay,
you
that's
decide.
fairs.
You're really laying it all
Yeah,
on
I
the
love
table, aren't
Smash.
you, Claude? Well, all that aside, this place is a mess. We can't very well make our base in a ruin. And
Yeah.
repairing it sounds like a lot of work. I wonder if anyone would be willing to help us out with that.
Please let the boys come and just be like, yo, what's up? I want to help the monastery.
FE? You were alive all this time?
That boy's
Professor, it
underground!
is so good to see you again.
Why have you
My
not
brother and
aged?
I were worried about you.
Oh, thank the goddess. I couldn't bear the thought of letting Gerald down by not finding you.
Why is she not
Guess you lucked out. We've been looking everywhere for you, but I see Lady Rhea isn't with you. Damn.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
Yo, he looks cool now he's aged.
Cyril? Is that you? You've grown up, kid. Have you been looking for Rhea with the Knights?
Of course, without Lady Rhea, I don't belong anywhere.
Cyril, that's not... Never mind. We'll figure it all out.
Oh my. The Golden Deer House is together again at last. And all grown up. Well, for the most part.
Yo, you trying to shit about
I
Lysithia?
do regret that we were never able to hold a proper graduation for all of you students.
Wait, I'll just say that. What I hate for the most part is people who want Master Chief or Doom guy in. I mean, I get why a few people want him. I personally don't really want either of them for Min just because I don't have any attachment to him. But I can, I can see why people want him in. Like, a lot of people just like those games. Windows is taking a piss. Oh, it happens. The fuck is Fear the Deer? It's just like a Golden Deer, kind of thing. Just like Fear the Deer, you know? But welcome back, Frisk. How you doing? You jog? I need to jog more, not gonna lie. I need to start jogging. I just don't want to get stabbed in my area. I can't help but notice also that these people have very moisturized faces. Yeah, I need to find that cream as well. I saw a hot girl running a... It's always nice when that, I mean, it would be a hot girl for me, but yeah, it's nice when that shit happens, I guess.
It has been 5 years since Lady Rhea disappeared. We have devoted all of our energies to finding her.
I mean, that makes sense.
However, without being able to set foot in Empire territory, we are at a standstill. We had hoped that perhaps the Archbishop would return here on this day. That of the long-awaited Millennium Festival.
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case. Though I don't suppose you had very high hopes in that regard. Even if she were able to return here, with the monastery in ruins, I don't think she would have felt safe enough to do so. Right, Hilda?
Yeah.
Oh,
this is
okay.
an important location for the church. To think you.
Oh, we're
left it
twisted
in
into
such a
it.
state.
What, that she's like Tiki? She's a dragon? God damn it, Frisk. No. Other than Claude, no. Claude is the one exception. It's a danger to locals too.
That's true.
Like whip. No, Frisk!
Perhaps we've
Frisk,
left
no!
it alone for too long. We've got to
Yeah,
make
Byleth's
things
ageless,
right.
technically. Yeah.
I can clean this place up like new. It's not fit for Lady Rhea like this.
And leaving this
Wait,
place
what?
in ruins affects the safety of this
What did I
area,
do?
too.
Agreed.
I'm a twat, but what did I
There's
do?
also a great deal of valuable literature here.
Then let's do it. If we all work together, we can restore the monastery to its original beauty.
People, if you're watching, you know it's happened at this point.
Seek out any such individuals
I
who are
wait-
willing to return to Garrick Mach.
Fantastic.
The thing is,
I'll
it's
do
just
that
happened in the
as
game,
work,
so I'm
and
kind
then
of just
we
like,
can
yeah, I'll
get
say
started.
it. Yeah, it's DLC. It's DLC only though. I would so sub to the first person to make a hype emote for each Smash fighter. That would be really cool. That would be cool, to be fair. You'd need so m The thing is, I don't think there's... I don't think you physically can. I
Part
genuinely
2,
don't think there's not enough
Verdant
slots.
Twin, Guardian Moon.
Okay,
The
that's fair,
Alliance
Chocobo.
leader's ambitions.
You got a good point now. I'm sorry if I spoiled it for anyone.
Claiming the monastery
Oh,
at Garrick
okay.
Mach as its home base, the Alliance army joins forces with the Knights of Seros.
I hear about you,
Together,
Frederick.
they begin to take up arms against the Adrestian Empire.
But yeah, I could see, like... the thing is, one, you'd have to be partner to fit that many emotes. And two, I don't even think partners have access to that many emotes, because you need, like, what, 80 emotes or something? Like, I genuinely don't think Twitch gives you enough slots. I guess I'm being spoiled. I'm sorry, Frisk. Ah, fairs, my dude. Should check their classes and weapons. Okay.
Good work, Hilda. You didn't do much manual labor, but you managed to rope the knights into helping us restore the
I wouldn't be
monastery.
surprised.
Thanks, Claude. But all I did was piggyback on your scheme. I saw your eyes telling me to make some magic happen.
Oh.
Thank you so much for your help with the restoration.
Oh, please, it was nothing. We're just doing our part as former students.
That was great.
I'm told you even routed the bandits. That job should have fallen to us. I'm sorry for the trouble.
Hey, don't think twice about it. We're all allies in the resistance against the Empire, right?
Yeah, you really like him.
At war with the Empire, but let's be realistic. Wouldn't it be better for the Alliance to eventually submit?
Sylvain.
The way I see it, the Emperor wants to take over all of Fodlan and destroy the existing order of the world. I can't see her allowing the Alliance to continue to exist. We're in this just as deeply as you are.
That's fast.
Actually, we were hoping to use this place as a base. The Empire begs to be meddled with, and we're first in line.
Saiyan Salamander. Oh my god.
Why would you want to make your base here of all places?
Garrick Mach is situated in the center of Fodlan, both geographically and spiritually.
Have you tried turning it
We
off and
want
on
to secure
again?
this location while the Empire is still overlooking it.
I see. The Empire doesn't see this place as important at the moment because it's far from the front lines.
But if we simply decide that it's ours to occupy, that does nothing to inspire the hearts and minds of the people of Fodlan. Luckily, good old Teach has finally returned to us. If the Professor Rhea entrusted with the Sword of the Creator fights at our side, well now, that's a just cause anyone could get behind.
Yeah, some are a bit
Here
too
we are,
pale.
working alongside the legendary
I mean, I'm not.
Knights of
I'm
Suros.
pretty pale as well,
It
to be fair.
smacks of divine providence, doesn't it? Can you feel it?
I have heard what you have to say, Claude. And you, Professor? Where do you stand?
He'll find right, yeah.
We are at a relative standstill, but with the help of the Alliance. The Archbishop said if anything should happen to her, that we should entrust the affairs of the
That she
Church
did.
to you.
Trust me, bitch.
If you intend to fight alongside the Alliance, then I will follow you as well. Is that acceptable, Claude?
Of course. I can't think of
You also
anything more
first-
reassuring than having both Teach and
Wait,
Knights
did
on
you
our
call me a
side.
sus? Wait, what's a sus?
Together, we'll stop the Emperor and her reckless ambitions.
I don't think I did. I don't even know what a sus is, Frisk. There isn't a spotlight shine. What? I don't know what one is. I'm pretty sure I didn't because I don't know what one is, so I don't know why I'd call you something now I don't know what one is. What? What did I do? Maybe I tan, I just don't go out in the sun.
Hey there. What are you doing up at this hour?
I don't see enough sun to do it.
My brain's just busy.
I still don't
Thoughts
know
keep
what one
going
is.
Around and around in there, and meanwhile my eyes are wide open. At times like this, I like to gaze up at the stars to clear my head. I've been that way since I was a kid. Looking up at the big starry sky makes my dreams feel small. Which makes it feel like I can actually make them come true.
Aww.
I didn't believe in gods when I was a kid. Maybe that's because the night sky took their place for me.
I said I don't know what one
Hey,
is!
Teach. Will you talk with me a while?
Yes!
I bet you figured this out. But
I said I
wasn't
don't know
born
what
in
one
Fodlan.
is.
Where I come from, the people of Fodlan are looked down on as cowards.
Where it come
Technically,
from?
that cowardice runs in my veins. On my mother's side, anyway. That's why the people who were around me when I was growing up thought of me as an outsider. But I don't believe
Yo,
the people
maybe.
of Fodlan are cowards. That kind of perspective is just based on ignorance. The person from Fodlan who I know best is my mother. She fell in love with a man from the wrong side of the border and had the guts
When
to
did
leave
I
home
say
to
that?
pursue that love.
I said I didn't know what
I
one
always
is.
threw that in the faces of anyone who tried to make a fool of me. My mother is proof the people of Fodlan
I don't know
aren't
what
all
one is,
cowards.
Frisk. I'm still confused.
Just saying that doesn't achieve anything, though. I need to destroy the prejudices that have taken root in my homeland.
Where is your
That's
homeland?
why
Tell
I
me.
came
Even though I
here to
think I
see
know what it
Fodlan
is.
with my own eyes. I thought I might be able to find a new perspective that could help me change things. And what did I find? That the people here view anyone who's an outsider as a beast of sorts. I was shocked. Even though our cultures and beliefs
This
are
is
completely
bullying.
different, our two lands
I'm still
have
so
that much in
confused, I'm
common.
not gonna lie.
That's when I realized the only way to change things is to bring the whole world together and start anew. That's the dream I've been working towards since I first entered the Officers Academy 5 years ago. to unify the Alliance, and then all of Fodlan, and to bring a new set of values to this new land of mine. After that, I'd expand that vision to the rest of the world, break down the walls, and let a new perspective come rushing in. Start.
I don't know.
Do you think that's just a crazy pipe dream, or a brilliant ambition?
I said I don't think I did, and I said I said I don't think I did, and I said even like I don't know why I'd call you something that I don't know the meaning of. So I'm pretty certain I didn't, because why would I say something I don't know the meaning of?
Too much for me to accomplish on my own. But that's not how I feel anymore, and that's because I have you on my side now. Lately, I've spent a lot of time thinking about how I wouldn't have made it this far without you. You and me, Teach. We can.
It'd be nice if they moved, but I don't care too much. It's just kind of details that would be nice.
Walk in step with me. At least until the day comes when we can look out at the peaceful world we've built together.
Yeah, what's up? It's chill, Frisk. Don't worry about it. It's okay, my dude. Oh, Ingrid.
Thank you.
No, please. The game devs wanted 9% of the details to be face-centered. Yeah, or maybe. Yeah, let's just look at some... Let's look at some supports. Casper. I can only go to... Oh, no, I can't. I was going to say, I can only go to B support with Sylvain, Nanny? Yeah, I seriously don't know. I suspect.
Oh, do you have an itch back there? I guess you can't scratch it.
Okay, I know what one is now.
Hi, Marianne.
It's an option.
Oh, Claude. It's just you.
So you can play in Classic where they do. I'm playing in Casual just because it's my first time playing it.
About what?
Like, I just like... I like playing it just
I've tried to guess
going through the story. I like going through the story first, basically.
Making me a little uncomfortable.
There's no reason to feel uncomfortable. It's not like I plan on saying it aloud.
But yeah, I just like playing through the story first time round, so I didn't want to play on permadeath mode. But most people do play on permadeath.
Fine, I will listen.
Once upon a time, in a faraway place.
What the?
Guys.
Are you telling me a story?
Don't argue with each other, my dudes.
Once upon a time, in a faraway place, there was a young boy. This boy came from a despised lineage. In short, his mother was a daughter of the enemy. So the young boy was treated horribly by everyone around him. He hadn't done anything wrong. Everyone hated him simply for existing.
Story.
Yelling, fighting back, explaining himself. Nothing he did could change his situation. When he was finally old enough, he ran far away from home. He escaped.
No, guys.
It sounds to me like he had no choice. I would have done the same had it been me.
Thing is, after he ran away, he still found himself in the very same position. People in the outside world hated him for where he came from.
Well, now that's...
The boy thought he had no place to go. All he could do was destroy the boundary between the inside and the outside worlds.
Guys,
destroy
chill.
The boundaries?
Right. If there was no outside and inside, just one side to share, then the people outside wouldn't have a reason to hate him anymore, right? It wouldn't be easy.
I feel like 90% of the people in this chat have.
Shrug off that burden.
I just kind of shrug it off at this point. I'm just kind of like, okay.
The point is, people are born with burdens to carry. That much is undeniable. But whether they bind us or we cast them aside, that's up to us.
Jesus Christ.
So I think you should try to cast yours aside, Marianne. Put that heavy burden down. It's time.
But I don't know if I can do it.
It's okay. I'm here for you. We're the same, and I can help you.
The same? Claude, we have nothing in common.
Hey, did you see that, Dorte? Your friend just smiled at me.
Thank you for sharing your story. I suppose I could try casting aside burden, as you say. We can try together.
Let's do that. And when we're free, we can change the whole world.
You better stop before Salem thinks we're fighting.
Lysithea, do you have a moment? There is a matter of significance I'd like to discuss with you.
Yo, his armor's
I know
flashy.
you're always seeking the attention of ladies, but why are you wasting your breath on me?
Oh.
Don't be silly. I want to discuss the future of the Alliance, to have a constructive and candid exchange of opinion.
I'm not so sure I'm the one being silly. Actually, I'm busy. Stuff to do.
Now, hold on just a moment. House Ordelia will never benefit from such a narrow-minded mentality.
I was under the impression you were interested in me as a person. What do house matters have to do with anything?
The world is in ruins. Have you given no thought to how the Leicester Alliance might address this crisis?
I couldn't care less.
Oh!
House Ordelia may be small, but a small house is fettered by fewer obligations than a larger one. Apply yourselves actively in diplomacy.
Yeah, it's nice.
Negotiate wisely, and you could do much to help maintain peace among the neighboring lords. The recognition of those lords would benefit your house immensely. To that end, why not start with me, the heir to House Gloucester? It couldn't hurt for us to become friends.
This is Timeskip, yeah, for us.
Yes,
I just got there.
When the time comes.
I'm just kind of like
Now,
looking at support conversations right now, and then I'm gonna move to Smash.
As it is, I'm studying magic for the benefit of the Alliance, and I would appreciate it if you left me to it.
Ah, I see. Then forgive the intrusion. I will take my leave of you for now. But
I was trying to, and it
any way
fell.
I can be of help to you or your house. I hope that you won't hesitate to ask. After all, as I'm sure you know, the future of the Alliance is my responsibility.
No, it isn't. It's Claude's.
The future, he says. As though I have a future.
What? I need to get him up to B. I have no idea what they're talking about. Okay, Sylvain just wants to talk to me. But he can't right now. Petra wants to talk to Claude.
Claude?
Yo, her design is sick.
The training equipment needed maintenance, so I thought I'd give it a good cleaning and some oil.
Why is that for you to do?
If you intend to use something a lot, it's on you to take good care of it.
You are a noble who does not have fear of working with hardness or becoming dirty.
Working with
And you
hardness,
can
you say?
climb trees. I am impressed.
Thanks, but to be honest, I don't think being a noble really has anything to do with anything. Nobles and commoners are all equal here. We're all buddies. Even you do chores, don't you?
Yeah, just
Social
look at
rank doesn't
Petra,
matter when you put your life in each other's hands. I like that about this place.
I have your same opinion. Status is something chosen by chance, not by a person. Everything became different when I came from Bridget to the Empire.
Yeah, Timeskip Petra is just like...
from surprising you.
I know just what you mean. It's not like the ancestors of the nobility or royalty were selected by the goddess herself, after all. What does origin or status matter? In the grand scheme of things, we're all just insignificant mortals. Nobility isn't a matter of birthright alone. At least not in my eyes.
Claude, you are very much strange for a noble.
Thanks. Same to you. You're a princess of Bridget, right? If I'm a strange noble, you are too.
I am normal in Bridget. In Fodlan, you are an abnormality.
An abnormality, am I? Gentleman that I am, I'll go ahead and take that.
I like Claude, he's just witty and
I
great.
think also that your heart is kind. I am thinking you will be a good king.
How do you change your overflies and fly for different
But for
games?
now,
I
this
just have
equipment
different
isn't gonna
sources.
clean itself.
I will be helping you.
So I can just do it
We will
whenever.
join together
I'll
our
show you.
efforts.
I'll show you when I transition to Smash.
You're an abnormality, princess. A wonderful abnormality.
Because I don't want to just like switch through different layouts during like the record. Well, not the recording, but like when I upload it on YouTube. So I'll just like I'll do it after like I finish this, which shouldn't be too long to be fair. Claude and Hilda have something to talk about. Casper has something to me to talk about. Dorothea, just me. Okay, yeah, last conversation now, so I'll look at this and then show you.
I I feel like I'm drowning in responsibilities.
Me.
Claude, take my mind off it all. Regale me with another of your weird childhood stories.
Okay then. How about an old story from a foreign land that my dad told me when I was a kid? Once upon a time, there was a white camel that got separated from his herd.
I want to hear the story, bro.
I'm so happy for that white camel.
I want to know what
I
happened
really
to
thought
that
he was
camel.
gonna die.
Was that story really worth bawling your eyes out over?
It was wonderful. Don't you know how moving that
Saiyan
story
Salamander,
is?
yo, what's up?
You know, I never thought much of it until today. But seeing you bawling like that, I do appreciate it a little more now.
What's that mean?
Well, you're always fake crying, aren't you? Getting all misty-eyed to make people think you're a delicate flower.
What? You're awful. I only cry when I'm sad.
Claim what you like, but I can spot real tears from fake tears any day of the week. Fess up.
If you understand me so well, maybe it's because you're no different.
How's that?
When you smile or laugh, it's not sincere. I can tell. I've only seen you genuinely smile a handful of times. Like when you're talking to the professor.
Wow, good one, Hilda. You hit me right in the gut. I guess you're right. I'm not so different from you in that way. But how did you come to realize that? Have you been watching me that closely?
Look at him to flirt.
I'm afraid so. My eyes seem to wander toward you of their own accord. What? Hold on. Forget I said that. I didn't say that.
Nope, no can do. Forgetting isn't something this crafty brain of mine is capable of. Besides, my eyes have a tendency to wander in your direction too. How else do you think I found out about your fake crying?
Huh? What are you getting at?
Say, Hilda, once everything's settled down, do you want to come
Yo,
meet
Claude,
my
I
parents?
like you and all.
I mean, don't get the wrong idea. You just seem interested in my family. Besides, you've opened up to me quite a bit, but I still haven't let you in on my own secrets. If you meet my parents, I think you'll understand, though it might come as a bit of a surprise.
Your family? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't
Yo,
curious.
Claude, back off.
Well then, if neither of us changes our minds before the opportunity presents itself, let's agree to go visit my home together.
Although, if it's a long journey, my brother might not be too happy.
True, that might be a tough nut to crack. As tough as Fodlan's locket.
Alright, sorry, I just wanted to, like... Hilda's my favorite character, like, I just wanted to, like, look at her cutscene first.